Hey, I promised you I would not give you any of that motivational stuff, all this inner mind game, which is great by the way, but you can easily open YouTube and watch a few of that. Now, however, there are 3 rules of selling that have a little bit to do with this that you need to know, because if you don't, you will lose many more sales. And here they are. Number 1, what is the biggest, absolute, most important rule of selling that you will ever learn? It is to agree. It is to always, always, always agree, no matter what the customer says. If it's completely crazy and insane, if it doesn't make sense, if you feel like it's just going to a dead end road, you're still gonna agree. So always the first thing you're gonna say is, I agree with you. You're right, absolutely, exactly, perfect, great. All of that in some way or another signifies agreement. And why you want to do this is because as soon as you don't agree, you're gonna start like an artificial discussion. It's going to feel for them like a discussion where they try to convince you, you try to convince them. But one thing about discussions is nobody ever learns anything from them, because you always just want to have your point. So for this not to happen, you are going to agree every single time. And that doesn't mean that, if the customer says the price is too high, you agree, and then you actually say, let's just make it lower. That's not about it. But it's really just about this agreement that takes away some of the force of, this thing that otherwise becomes a discussion. Now, number 2, and this really has to do with number 1, is that you want to be a great listener. Many people in sales get this completely wrong, because they think my product is the best, I have to sell it, I gotta tell them how great it is. But what happens is that you just run over the customer if you do that, and they don't feel considered. And the reason why you need to be a good listener is because it builds trust. It's one of the elements to build trust. And a customer is only going to buy from you if they have trust in what you do, in what your company does, and in what the product does for them. Now, there's other ways to build this trust. Body language is another one, or also, just be, let's say, an active listener, as in using the right tonality, and doing fill words like I got it. Things that really signify to them that actually this guy cares about me. He doesn't just care about his sales. And we're going to go into all of these in more details in later segments. But for now, just remember, being a great listener is absolutely crucial, as much as to agree. Now, number 3, and I would say that is, that rounds up now these rules to the sale, is something that is, without this, you will not make many sales, or you will not make any sales, probably. And this is to be sold on your product, and to be 100% sold on your product, to know that this is the best product that has ever existed to solve this problem. Now, why is this an important rule? Well, actually, you first need to listen, but then you need to be super enthusiastic about your product. Just make sure you don't mix it up. Just make sure that you do not, instead of listening, just put it all out there, but wait, until later in the process when you present your product. And we're going to talk about the exact process that I developed that gives you a roadmap really to when do what and in which way. But for now, just remember those 3 rules of selling. What are they? Exactly. See you in the next segment.